a wonderful journey when you're fishing both sides of the pond.
Well, hello, it's Alan from Fishing Both Sides of the Pond, and look what has arrived. My Brooklyn kayak PK13 professional fisherman's kayak is here at last, and looks very nice. There's a few little dings on it, like here, that's small, and there's a little one at the back. But this is the worst one. There's a nasty scratch on there. I'm going to fix that. Spoke with Brooklyn Kayaks and they did make me whole because of that damage. I really didn't want to send it back. But that's basically my setup. I put a few things on there, and the cup holders there, the trolling motor, and there it is underneath there. It's not properly set up yet, but it is on. I've been feeling about and making sure everything's all right. So let's go through it. I'll get on the other side because there's not that much room there. But and my yak attack. This little bag here is off the dry storage, and I will show you that because that is where my battery is going to go. And I've got the battery here for the trolling motor. As you can see, it's lithium battery. I couldn't remember that the other day. It's a lot lighter than a lead acid battery, and as you can see, it's 12 volts and 120 amp hours. It wasn't cheap, but it was worth it. Still quite heavy. So anyway, I've been looking at it. This is a dry storage area here. Okay, and there's lots of room in there to store my battery. And then once the battery's in, I can put the bag in here, like so, and close her up. Features. So over here, there's a nice dry storage area. Open that up. And right now, I have my emergency flotation device and my emergency paddle in case I lose my main paddle. I always advise you to have one of those. So that's a nice little storage area. It doesn't have any rubber seals around it, but this is recessed and then the lip comes up, so it shouldn't get too much water in, I wouldn't have thought. There is a drain plug in there, so if it does have a water intrusion, we can drain it out. Comes with a nice seat. It's adjustable. It slides up and down here and fastens with these screws here. The rudder is controlled by this. So as you can see, when I turn that, it turns the rudder. You get that? Are you getting that on the camera? There you go. So you can control that. Oh, I mean, you can have the trolling motor. You can actually steer via the trolling motor, and it's the speeds are controlled like that. And it does go in and out to bring it a little bit closer. But if you slacken this off, you could actually steer using the trolling motor. It's up to you. I got my, like I say, the cup holder on there. And it comes with 5 rod holders built in, and they've got covers on. I've got my netting here right now, but there's 5 of these. There's 2 there, and then there's 1 just to the side of the chair there. So there's 5. You have another dry storage area here. Oops. I guess I didn't put it back properly. And you do also, it gives you access to the inside of the kayak. A little thing I really like about this as well is that it has underneath, let me show you, a area, it's over there, for your fish finder transducer. You just put it in there and then fasten this back up, as you can see. So I do like that for your fish finder. I haven't taken it out yet. I've got to modify this trailer and get it fitted properly. The way it is right now, I'm not happy the way it sits on these. I can adjust them. I can adjust the bunks, but I think I'm going to have some bunks go across and sit on that way. I'm not really comfortable the way it is right now, but I do have them piggybacked. as you can see, one on top of the other. I think that when I'm just taking one, I'll probably take the top part of the rack off and leave that in the house, but we shall see. So yeah, another nice feature on here, it does have an anchor tether to allow you to move the position of the anchor up and down the boat, and that's really important for safety. What else do we have? Doesn't actually have any adjustable footwells, which is a little bit odd, but you do adjust the seat. So I guess you adjust the seat to your foot size rather than on this one where the seat is fixed and you adjust the foot pedal to come to the seat. Whereas this one, you take Muhammad to the mountain and not the other way around. We do have a drain plug here, so if you get any water intrusion, you can take that drain plug off and let the water out. So that's a nice little thing. The rudder actually lifts up when you're not using it, and you can also lift it up to avoid things like rocks and what have you, and you're able to do that with this here. You pull this and the rudder goes up. I'm not going to do it right now, not really much point, you get the message. Here we have your paddle securing strap. So you just put your paddle, it kind of rests on a little indent here, you can see, and then you put the bungee over. There's only one on this side, there's none on the other side. My Lifetime has a paddle holder on both sides. This one, it's only on one side. I do have a tether on it, as you can see, so that if it does come away from that, it's going to be tethered to the boat. It does float, this paddle, so if it did go in the water, it shouldn't sink to the bottom. It's a nice Pelican fishing paddle. It's a little bit longer. If you have a look on the other side, let me see if I can turn it around. It does have a tape measure, so you can measure the size of the fish you caught. So from 0 all the way up to 40. So if I catch a 40-inch fish, I can measure it on there. Pretty nice. On this side of the paddle, we have this nice little indent. So if one of your lures gets stuck and snagged the bottom of the river, you're able to dip in your paddle, grab it at the source of where it's snagged, and that'll help get it out. So that's a great little feature. A lot of fishing paddles do have that, but love it all the same. The kayak does come with 2 accessory rails, one on this side. It's quite large. I would say it's probably about 14 inches, something like that. It is indented into the canoe itself. It does have these little end caps on, and you have to remove them to be able to put your accessories in there, but that's not a big deal. A lot of them just have, where on this one, it's just open, where on this one, it is just open, and some of them have a little, it has this closed where it has a little indentation here. You can drop your item in and then move it across to wherever you want it. But there's 2, and I have ordered some. I'm going to add a couple of extra rails, one there, and then a couple here. I don't like this bungee system. What I don't like is this here. These are on the loops, so they're quite secure. But on this side, when you try and secure this, when you try and secure using the bungee to your yak attack, this tends to flip off, which is not good at all. I really don't like that. I'm going to take them off. I have ordered from Amazon some proper loops like this so I can fix that. I really don't want this kayak to flip and my box to disappear at the bottom of the lake. They're quite expensive. This was about 150 bucks. So they're not cheap. So I don't want to lose it. I do have a fish finder, and I plan on putting it just here and I have a separate battery for that. I'm not going to run it off the trolling motor battery. So I do have a separate battery for that, and that's going to go in there. And then I think what I'll do is I'll drill a little hole in the top here, silicone it, and have the wiring come through. I could just I probably couldn't. So that's the plan there. We have a grab handle here at the front. We have grab handles here on both sides. They're very sturdy. And what do we have at the back? We have 2 grab handles either side here at the back. So plenty of places to grab hold of. Like I say, this is a nice big size storage area. You could have your tackle box or your crate at the front or at the back, and there's plenty of room for other stuff. Probably my dog. He doesn't like the water much, but I'm hoping he'll come out with me and enjoy the water without going into it. We shall see. We shall see. The kayak itself didn't actually come with a statement of origin. It actually didn't come with any paperwork. So what you have to do is you have to get in touch with Brooklyn Kayak Company, and they will send you a PDF that you can fill out of your statement of origin. You fill it out with your name, address, the serial number of the kayak, date of purchase, etc., and then print it out, and that's your statement of origin. And this works fine because I registered it yesterday without any problem using that statement of origin. With the Lifetime, it actually came with a pre-printed card, which didn't have my details on, but it did have the statement of origin. So if I ever put a trolling motor on that, then I would need that. So anyway, they took that off me, the statement of origin, and I will get a title. I have my registration tags to go on there, but I don't know about all the states, but in the state of Arkansas, they don't give you the letters to put on. So I've had to order them from Amazon. I could have went to Home Depot and getting some, but I got one that's pre-printed. So it looked a little bit more professional, and I'll put that there, at which point I can go and take it out on the water. I can't wait. But I'm going to get it all set up before I do that. I'm going to put it in my swimming pool. I have a swimming pool in the back of the house there. And I'm going to practice getting into it and then uprighting it when it capsizes or it turns upside down. I want to practice before I go out on the water how to get back on this in deep water. Obviously, shallow water is not a problem. Deep water, you've got no purchase underneath your feet to push yourself up. So I've seen videos. I'll practice doing that so it's nice and safe. All right, well, I'm going to put some more accessories on and we'll get back to you. But there, it's here. So there you go, there's my Brooklyn kayak. It's looking good, can't wait to get it out on the water. So, if you like this video, please hit the like button down below and subscribe. And watch for more videos from fishing both sides of the pond. Thank you.
Fishing both sides of the pond. Fishing both sides of the pond. It's a wonderful